Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Portal Masters of all ages. This is Brylander with PortalPowerTV, and yes, I do have another video. I've actually been waiting for this one for quite some time. I don't know why I've been delaying, but I created Gizmo and Stripe a long time ago, and I was kind of just waiting for the right time, and I don't know that we're going to get a right time anytime soon. So I just figured I was going to make, and I wanted to put them both in one video too. That's a little bit more difficult for me to do, because then the videos also tend to be really long. So I went ahead and made both crystals already into the respective, what do you call it, battle classes. And have already got them leveled up to level 6 or higher. Actually, I think they're level 10, but my daughter, Scroll Rider, helped me out with that, and she'll be helping me a little while play with both Gizmo and Stripe. We'll do a little battle sequence with some of the baddies and just get to see them in action. So anyway, we're going to create Gizmo and Stripe, of course, from Gremlins. And so we've got a Mogwai, we've got an actual Gremlin. We're going to do them both as life elements and show how they can be a little different, because we're going to use a different elemental power for each of them that tend to be a little bit more of the style of who they are. So before we go any further, I'm going to go ahead and put Gizmo on first, and let's go ahead and put on Stripe. I think I'll have to connect this other controller to be able to do that. So, alright, so we're going to join that, and to do this one, we'll put the second one on. So there's our life quick shot, and we have our life bowslinger. So we're going to start with the bowslinger, and I'm going to create Gizmo. So let's go ahead and get into this. I'm kind of using my iPad, my Skylander Creator app, to help me remember all the parts and stuff like that I used. But we're going to go in the look and the body and the head. And the first thing we started him off with was the cute mammal head. So that's what I'm searching for. And hopefully, there we go. I passed it up a little bit. So we're going to use that head right there. And then for the eyes, looks like I just used human eyes. And ears. Let's see. I went with... this is going to sound wrong, but I went with dog ears, which were these right here. And it kind of give those Gizmo-y type ears. It kind of looks good. And as far as the chest goes, I don't know what it's called. I'm going to try not to look it up. I have to look it up. Oh, there we go. Down this way. It's the wolf chest. So we're going to use the wolf chest. And for the arms... we have the ape arms for Gizmo. And then for the legs, probably, if I'm not mistaken, we're going to be ape legs as well. So, let's let those populate, and we're right there. And then tail, I don't really recall him having one. So, I could be wrong, but I'm not going to put one on this one at least. So... that is the majority of our actual body or setup. As far as the weapon is concerned, that's really not a big deal. Right now, there's just that heavy-duty bow. But I think the one that I used was just the buckshot bow. Kind of simple. I think that's it right there. Yeah, just plain and simple. Nothing too fancy. But it does have 55 attack and 10 speed. Which will help. And then let's see, gear. I don't think I have any gear on Gizmo. Of course, we could end up putting some on there, a little backpack, something a little cute, whatever. But size, now this is where we're going to start getting our Gizmo. So of course, Gizmo's super short. His head is probably going to be most of the way up by compare, because he's got a really big head compared to his body. Unlike most of my Imaginators that have small heads, this one's got a really big head. So the upper body, we're going to take that down just a tad. There we go. Muscles. I actually created those all the way up because it made them kind of like fat and chubby. And then lower body, going to bring that down most of the way too. So right about there. So that's probably going to give us our Gizmo. Okay. And let's see, we'll go back a step. As far as coloring goes, let's I'm going to go ahead and do what I normally do because for the speed of the video and so forth. I'm going to go ahead and color him up, let you guys just kind of watch it turn into Gizmo based on the color and stuff that's there. So go ahead and just take a look at this. Alright, well that's pretty much our Gizmo right there. What do you guys think? Did we get at least the spirit of Gizmo in our little character here? So, we'll step back a step and also go into some of the powers. For the elemental, you know, we've got the long shot. I think we're going to stick with that because just a single firing arrow. We'll go with that. And then the elemental power, here's the difference. So for Stripe, we're going to be using this poisonous pestilence, which is kind of like, you know, a poisonous gas that he gets rid of, and we can say, hey, that's, you know, either Stripe farting or just, you know, he's poisonous and so forth. But we'll do the flower power, the growing plants to damage the enemies. So there was a scene where they battled, and he was kind of in the lawn garden center, and so I'm just kind of taking that spirit of that part of the movie and playing with it. And then as far as the secret technique, lob shot, not sure which one of these. I really didn't play with these too much. We'll go with that. And so what else do we have? We got the creator app. We don't want to do that yet. Personality. We got to take ownership of this crystal. And as far as the voice goes, I don't even know if I planned with those yet. I may not have. Personality. Of course, the name is Gizmo. Well, that's probably pretty close to what his voice should look like, huh? Let's take a look where they got it. They got a cowgirl and Tiny, and of course, I think I did this alien down here. And then I didn't do Tiny. I think I did the little mouse. There we go. Now I put prepare to face. And then I went ahead. We'll put prepare to face my arrows. I could have put fire because at one point he lights his arrow on fire. But we'll leave that alone. And then let's see, music and effects. Yeah, we'll do state of trance, and we'll go squishy. And that'll pretty much do it for Gizmo. So there's Gizmo running around. I think he looks pretty cute. What do you guys think? We'll go in and look at him up close here in a minute. But before we do that, you know, because we can fire. And I don't know what this particular one is. Oh, he can jump over and boom, do a lob shot, kind of, so to speak. And then here's the plants he's throwing out that can attack his enemies. That's pretty cool. Alright, so that is our Gizmo. Now, before I go anywhere else, I'm now going to take Stripe, and we're going to tackle him. So, I've got to go back in my Creator app and search for my Stripe. There we go. And in the look and the body and the head, we're actually going to search for, first things first is the dragon head. And I'm trying to see what he looks like so I can recognize it and don't bypass it. There we go. There's our dragon head. So we're going to start with Stripe with that. His eyes however, are going to be these alien eyes and ears. We've got cat ears, so he's dog ears for Gizmo, and we've got cat ears for Stripe. There we go.
Nice.
That's about as close as I could get for him anyway. So his chest is what? Let's see if I can see it without having to look it up. I probably should be looking it up, but okay, it's not any of these. Pretty sure I'll recognize it when I see it. It's probably way down at the bottom. Yep, right there. The exoskeleton chest. Alright. And then as far as the arms are concerned, we got these raptor arms we're going to use. And his legs may even be the raptor legs. They are. So, we're right there. No tail. And then we're going to go into the weapon. See which one did I use. Did I use those? Double Trouble. I sure did.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so I gave him those guns. And the gear that I put, I did have some headgear for him. And what is it called? It's actually the Mohawk. So, of course, Stripe has a Mohawk. What do you know? Where did we go with that Mohawk? Right there.
Excellent.
Alright, so we're starting to look a little bit more like Stripe. And what else? I don't think I've got anything else on him. So from a body perspective, that's it. But we do have to size him up. Let's see what we did there. Alright, so like Gizmo, short, head size. We're going up a notch or two. Body, upper body, it's about the middle, so kind of where I left it. Muscles on him, they're way down because he's really skinny. And then upper body, lower body, about the same. So I think that's where we are. Okay. That's pretty much it. And then, like Gizmo, I'm going to just go ahead and do all the colorization and let you guys sit back and watch and see how well he turns into Stripe. Alright, there we go. There is Stripe. Now we've got our powers. And as I mentioned before, we're going to keep Marksman on him. Although he's probably scattershot. Yeah, that's probably more like his style. Just firing all over the place. Because he's not going to be a good marksman. But this create clouds of poisonous gas. That will be his elemental power. And then gunslinging it, no. He's probably going to be more of a Death Blossom kind of guy. Almost cartoony. And let's see, for personality, name, we are calling him Stripe.
I shall respond to this name and this name only from here on out.
Oh yeah, but you can't talk like that, dude. Alright, body, weapon, personality, voice.
I'm all about my blaster.
Well, you're all about that right there. Yep, he's all about his blasters. So that comes in pretty close. We'll go with that. And then music. Did we touch music? We went with, I don't know why I did country. That was kind of weird. I think rock would be more his style. And we'll stick with the gassy. So rock and gassy. There we go. So that is Stripe. What do you think? Kind of got them both in there, didn't we? So there is Gizmo and Stripe. What do you guys think? Gizmo, Stripe. Gizmo, Stripe. Alright, so now that I'm done with these guys, we're going to do a little battling some baddies. And I will need the help of my faithful assistant, Scroll Rider. So excuse me a second while I call out to Scroll Rider. Scroll Rider! We're going to go over here and battle some baddies. Alright, Scroll Rider. You are Stripe.
Surprise attack.
Let's beat these guys up. We more should be battling each other, but the game isn't let us. We don't have battle mode, and so unfortunately we can't battle each other. If we had battle mode, we could battle each other, but we don't.
Huzzah
So,
for the Skylander!
that's pretty much it.
Ooh, those baddies had a chest full of gear you might be interested in.
Alright, so there they are in their screens. Alright.
Backpack.
Well, thank you, Scroll Rider, for helping me out with that. That hard, invigorating task. Alright, well, once again, we've got our Gizmo and Stripe there in Skylanders Imaginators. We still have to do the chirp for each. So let's go to the Creator app, and first we'll do Gizmo. Alright, and now that we're done with Gizmo, we will do Stripe. Alright, and I think last but not least, the only thing I haven't done yet is I haven't taken off both of them. And please, player 2, place your Skylander on the portal. Let's put... Well, that seems becoming player 2 now, I guess. And then player 1, put your Skylander. So let's pull this back off and do it in reverse real quick. Okay, player 1 now put back. So player 1. There's Gizmo. He's so cute. And then player 2. Awesome. Well, there we go, guys. That's pretty much the end of this video. I appreciate everybody being here. Keep watching the channel and everything like that. If you did enjoy this video, do me a favor. Let me know just how much you liked it by hitting that like button and subscribing to the channel. If you want to be notified as soon as I post new videos, be sure to hit that notification bell as well. That's like the extra icing on the cake, so to speak, and lets me know that you guys really like what I'm doing. So anyhow, guys, until the next video, this is Brylander with PortalPowerTV signing off. Take care, and God bless.